Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 3v3 today. We're on Mignano Summit. Playing today, spawning on the left, we've got Attitude Adjuster with Brits. Armouredtophat also with Brits, gone for Indian Artillery here early on. And Mike with Brits as well. On the right hand side, we've got MatioS with Afrika Corps. Gone for Italian Combined Arms. Ra-11 also with Afrika Corps, unselected currently. And DirkRadix, gone for Mechanized with Wehrmacht. This is a high ranking 3v3. Let's open it up a bit. Oops, tabbed out. MatioS is 4, Ra is 13, DirkRadix is 10, against Armouredtophat 3, Mike is 34, and Attitude is 14. So a pretty high ranking one all around. Ooh, bit of a late retreat. No chase though. I feel like there's an opportunity to get a squad wiped out. Not taken. 2 dingoes coming in, 2 DAC players on the map, so it makes sense to have a few of them. Oh, was that one of the tripwire going off there from the Kettenkrad rather? Don't see those used too often. You know, did about quarter health to it. Something. Boosting up the vision range of it here while he's repairing. Dingoes themselves taking a bit of damage. Oh, it's a dangerous thing for Attitude just to be doing there, and he's lost it. He saw it, he could have backed away, but he stayed in there. Hoped his armor would hold up or something, forgot about it perhaps. Possibly lost there early on. So many buildings here, like ordinarily maybe you could use the dingoes artillery against them if you wanted to flush them out, but they can just jump into another building quite easily. It's just going to displace them, it's not going to cause a massive territory control shift. MG getting chased out of the building. Doesn't chase around the corner for it though. Maybe. Could have got a D-crew. Seems like the Axis team though may be off to a slightly stronger start here. Flamethrower coming online though for the sappers. Okay, if he jumps into the building, get one more burst off. No, he's going to go for repairs instead. From inside the building, about to go down here. Oh, jumps out. And nothing's able to chase him around the corner. Close call there. And really fine. Flamethrower focusing on the nearby units, just going for the far away ones. Maybe trying to get a Faust off coming around the corner. DirkRadix. Some healing up from the 250. We're getting a flank happening here. Right there is the building entry. It drops the artillery on it now. Feels like a weird time to drop it when you're just about to get the flank off and they're going to tear down anyway. Oh, it might have been the fake. Was it the fake smoke? Might have been a fake out.
Deploy disruption beacons to hide our forces and reveal the enemy to us. On the build.
The roof, too powerful. Able to shoot downwards here. Definitely buildings with roofs are better, as we all know. Well, roof possible garrison positions. Not intact roofs, that doesn't really matter. So far though, the Axis, look at this split. Better map control, got a beacon up back here. Zara has gone for battlefield espionage. Always a strong option.
Territory sector has been claimed by the
Did finally get the flamethrower on the squad inside the 250 here. Not particularly early with it though. And the flamethrower squad's just waiting on the other side. Eager has to jump out again immediately. They've settled down a bit up here. He's got quite a lot of munitions. Could upgrade his Tommies with
Mechanized combat corps are ready for selection.
something, you know, AT rifles, Rickies. Boost up their firepower a bit. I feel like it's one of your big kind of power spikes early on as Brits, right? You don't have to pay ticking costs to get those weapon upgrades. Kind of reminiscent of Grenadiers in COH3. Definitely reliant on spending that early munitions to get some upgrades happening to kind of level the playing field out.
Near our victory point.
Dingo trying to use some healing, but gets cancelled by a mortar. Upgraded that now, has Ra. Back feeling coming in. We've got a 221 just popping out now. A little bit on the late side though. You see it about 2.5 minutes earlier than this.
Requisition of light support elements. Territory lost.
Here it comes. Stuart already in the build. Ready to counter that. Oof.
The munitions point is being taken from us.
Flak gun under pressure here from the building. Focuses on the Dingo, forcing that back. That's okay against buildings, not super good. Merging in to keep it alive. And it seems to have worked quite well. Beacon causing problems for Mike down the bottom here. Oh, there goes the flak. 2 AT gun shots and it's gone. It's big. It's a big scalp early on. Really going to stall the momentum. Do we have an LEIG call-in back here? I've seen too many of those this patch. Do we have a pack out on the other side as well. Air and sea for attitude adjuster. Oh, 221 died up here. Wonder if that was to the Stuart. Have to imagine so. And it looks like with that getting forced right the way back here. That being said though, the Brit troops, the infantry is also gone, so doesn't look like Armouredtophat is feeling bold enough to try to use it without support. Section dead down here. Ooh. Body count's starting to stack up now. We have a Shrek Jaeger coming up to the top. 2 AT guns rolling through the middle. Hide this now. Free up some screen real estate. Sometimes if I switch players, you know, it might cause these to hide themselves, so try to avoid doing too much early on these 3s and 4s. It does miss out on things sometimes. Infantry training for Armouredtophat. Stun laid out there, but here comes the Pack Howie. Some decent hits. Double AT guns coming up. Ra's got the flak. Didn't see him. Ooh! With the smoke upgrade though. He is very lucky. One of those AT guns missed there. Extremely lucky. So yeah, the allies through the middle are really in some trouble. Armouredtophat's doing well on the top side against DirkRadix, but it's definitely performing well on the other areas of the map. It's a long way to go back to base as well from this top spawn. Well suited to forward retreats, but hasn't got one yet, Armouredtophat.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Speaking of forward retreats, haven't seen like the classic air and sea mid temp put up on this point either.
Veteran squad leaders
A
are
close
being
call on
called
the
up to improve
250.
infantry squads.
Oh, I must trade it in.
Survival improvement and smoke canisters up. 250
Base howitzers though doing well, driving DirkRadix back. Got some commandos being dropped in out the back now. Raj just creeping a little bit further forwards every time. Has had pretty strong control even on this low fuel point down the bottom. And the allies even having trouble stepping up over here. Sharing some healing and reinforcing out the back. The double DAC team. This beacon's been here all game long, causing problems. Getting tore up by that LMG. Okay, sappers coming in from the side. Maybe they'll finally be able to knock out this beacon. Lost a couple squads to retreat. And there it goes. However, there's another beacon a little bit further back. Smoke out the back. The AT gun's pushing up the hill. So the flak's going to rotate to another angle though, where they cannot reach. Right, backing up a touch. Oh. All grenades into the retreats. Maybe a little bit late. Doesn't quite work out with the timing. Oh, 250 died back here. Maybe to the AT guns that pushed up the hill. More base howitzers. Probably going to see a lot of those in a triple brick game. Okay, Crusader AA. It's a little bit of an unexpected call.
Territory lost.
I mean, it's, you know, good enough to knock out anything the DAC team have at the moment. Just a bunch of light vehicles. No proper tanks on the field yet.
Our victory point is being neutralized by
But,
the enemy.
you know, if a P3 does arrive, it's going to be not that well suited to defend itself. Right, to go for the 6-man upgrade for P Greens, the veteran squad leaders. Oh, so the Stuart chased down and killed the kitten finally. There, Dirk is really getting boxed out on the top by Armouredtophat.
A mechanized combat group awaits deployment.
BP control pretty close at this stage. I imagine the Axis maybe about to have some power spikes coming online here shortly. They've got cash up back here as well, by the way. Crusader AA though not getting too aggressive. Quite far back with it here. No AT gun in sight though, you know, if something did come over here, and you know, we're 50 minutes into the game, there easily could be some medium tanks for the DAC team. That would be a big problem. AT guns on the other side. Okay. Ambush bonus and the incendiary munitions. Massive hit on the Crusader AA there. Okay, Matilda out the back now. We're in for a second LEIG. Okay. They seem to be doing a pretty good job through the middle. We do have the med tent up finally as well. DirkRadix making some inroads on the top side. He's got a lot of very low health units here though. Spotted. Planting the mine. Couple snares coming in. Remember, these are the ones with the extra damage. And the incendiary munitions. Okay, well that's a little bit unlucky the Matilda didn't bounce any of the shots from that AT gun. And Sapper dead too. That is sad times for Attitude Adjuster. He's got decent frontal armor. I think that DAC AT gun's probably like less than 50% chance to hit it there at max range, or to penetrate it rather. Ooh, that was a quick squad wipe. Pop the rate of fire boost on the Crusader AA here. It's going to town. AT gun trying to find the angle. Looks pretty strong when it's got that rate of fire boost on it, right? Here comes two Crusader AAs. There are two AT guns here though for Ra. Maybe 2 hits off as well. A recon plane. Oh, there's that recon artillery, in fact. Doesn't look like it's hit too much, though. It would be better if it was on the AT guns, if possible. Back out, what's the dodging? Turn LEIG fire. There was a Vespa as well. Not nearly as scary these days though, after all of those nerfs that got in the last patch. Okay, P3 on the field. Dingo has been withdrawn. Can be pretty useful as a vision tool, so you know, keeping it alive and on the field has its bonuses as well. Don't always want to trade it in. There's Army Command finally coming online now for Ra. I do worry about these double Crusader AAs. I feel like he's got to get rushed and killed on them. Can I suppose always trade them in? They get countered. Crusaders. Or rather, commandos. A bit of a move. Yeah, put a counter, Chapman Roller shoot. The white phosphorus barrage out the back here. Making a hell of a racket. Is that the recon artillery again? He's shot down.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Run to this machine gun here. Splits them enough though. Doesn't get them both suppressed in the first burst. Already get the grenade off. And it's going to get decrewed here. Nope. Close call. And Matilda for Armouredtophat now. I'm going to chew through these Shreks.
Point is being
Oh boy, that's a lot of AT guns there. Matilda popping smoke. The incendiary bombing out the back. Nexus did dodge it decently well though, doesn't actually do too much. But maybe that frees the path of the Crusader AAs. They're coming around the corner. Didn't commit to decrewing this though. It's extremely low though. The Vickers coming out of smoke gets the decrew. And the Crusaders are continuing on their way to the top. There's a P3 for Ra down the bottom here, but the AT gun's facing out the right direction, sees it coming as it drives past the flag.
Armory upgrade complete, Commandant.
Okay, another Matilda wading forwards. This AT gun is not very healthy. Sort of shoots his first shot at the P3 though. There it goes. The AT guns are pushing up. They can maybe kill this off now.
Attack crew is reporting in.
It's a nice little scalp there, getting some revenge after that first Matilda went down. Coming in from the side though with the ambush camouflage as well. Matilda takes some big damage.
Confirm. We have 5 command points available.
Here's a bounce finally. Well, he got into that building and just as quickly he's getting out of it again.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
That building is actually getting very low on health. I don't know why I put that Jaeger Shrek inside of it. Yeah, okay, it jumps out before it gets flattened. And there is that P3 taming the sides. We've got 3 Crusader AAs. So it doesn't look like he wants to trade them in and get a different type of tank. It looks like he wants more of them for some reason. P4 up the top for DirkRadix gets marked by the Stewart. Okay, here we go. The Crusader AAs are making their place. They are looking for some squad wipes here. And they got that rate of fire bonus active. They just tear through. Chasing after the P3 for a bit. Recon RD as well, zoning. Oh! T-gun from the side though, big hits. Killing off another team weapon. Zeroing artillery I believe there, but doesn't really hit too much. Most of the off-map's been pretty well dodged all round this game so far. Maybe the Shrek wielding model through the smoke there, so he didn't get a chance to use the Shrek against the Matilda. Okay. P3 coming in from the side, but the AT guns face up the right direction at just the right time. This time this has already been captured, so that wasn't the early warning. Crusaders are making some moves. Find the squad here. For maybe the P3. Get chain snared here though. P3's coming back in. This is maybe susceptible to going down. Ra's gonna commit, and he gets it. The extra damage from the Vet 2 and the incendiary munitions just so strong. Just those AT grenades into it. Real asset.
Our munitions point is being neutralized by the enemy. Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Oh my god, look at how many beacons there are. This is That'd be pretty frustrating to fight against. Just about no escaping them. A little bit surprised that we've come to this stage of the game and we haven't seen any bishops so far from the Brit team. A little bit unusual, I would say, in a 3v3. Most of the buildings here getting flattened through the constant combat. Another zeroing artillery. Jaegers get this Stuart with the Shreks. This is a nasty retreat for the section. Oh, and they go kasplat. Oof, bit of a close call. The engineer as well. Okay, more P3s for Ra. Got the self-repair and the smoke on them as well, so they've got all the extra health. And there's 2 AT guns over here with no defense. Being taken down. Support comes in fast enough. Here come the Crusaders. He's dropping the recon arty. T-gun in a good angle for Ra though. Crusaders do chew through that low health P3, the one that was already badly wounded. Recon arty getting some big hits. It's one thing you got to be careful about with recon arty. So if you've got tanks and infantry, you know, sometimes the recon arty would target the tank. Your infantry goes through the zone shortly thereafter, and then, you know, the infantry wasn't even the intended target, but they're getting hit by it. Okay, Matilda making a rotation out the back. Gonna find the Vesper, perhaps. And gonna knock it out quickly. Very quickly. That's a slow old girl, the Matilda. Getting the job done there. P4's coming back. Gotta be careful. Rear armor's going to be showing here. Get some easy hits with the P4 for boosted damage. Using the smoke. Grant's up here. Maybe could come to assist. Might have been pushing his luck with the Matilda, trying to stick around to shoot the Shreks after this as well. Oh, the Jaegers may be losing vision. Coming around the corner. Still goes down. Okay, Ra losing his pack up here as well. These Crusader AAs, you know, with the, what's that? They get that Vet 1. They are looking pretty good at wiping. Taking out the beacon there. Should be killing off these team weapons if he doesn't want to crew them himself. They're up. Crusaders are going in on the AT gun again. Ra's P3 is not really in a position to respond to this. The snare off, not happening, and these Crusaders are taking no prisoners.
A Panzer Grenadier squad has been cut down.
Wow. Is he going to kill off these AT guns? He's already got 3, that's a lot. Okay, there's the Panther now for DirkRadix. This could be the turning point. Got Grants now for Armouredtophat. Did he lose his Matilda as well, or did he trade it in? I didn't see. There's a dead Matilda up here, it looks like. DirkRadix making his plays. Backed up by the Shreks as well. Not something Grant can handle on its own. Reconati up again, but Ra has at 88 this time around. The Crusaders don't have the answer to that, but the Reconati is pretty good against the 88. It's So Ra getting a little bit lucky, it targeted the AT gun rather than the 88 with the first one. It's gonna jump in there and recrew it, but... What? Air burst coming in there. 88 decrewed. Granati vision, maybe. Allowing for this to happen. I guess the aura of the med truck flashing on and off there. Oh! Close call for Armouredtophat's Grant. Still alive, and here come 2 Grants maybe from the side. Attitude adjuster not getting involved. An opportunity there to really light up the Panther on its side armor, which is not that powerful. But yeah, maybe there could have been more opportunities to kill off some of these decrewed AT guns after they went down. That's a Tiger. MatioS. No 17-pounders yet on the Brit side.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Okay, Attitude Adjuster does have the armed vehicle training as well as the team weapon training. Oh, Crusader AA is making their moves again. Oh, just get the P3. This one nearly died too. Okay. The 88 wasn't quite in a good enough spot to return fire there. This Crusader AAs are making a real case for himself in this match. Well, it's coming up the hill. Backed up by the AAT guns with the team weapon training. Seems like Armouredtophat really starting to struggle now that DirkRadix has got this kind of composition, the Shreks, 2 strong tanks. That's pushing in. A few decent hits. Phosphorus out the back as well. It's the decrew quite quickly. Okay, Phosphorus, eh? I wonder if it stacks. Artillery and retreating through it goes down. So Top Hat have... Yeah, he's got all the training bonuses as well. Okay, maybe the Allies are looking to get something happening here and paying the price for not killing off these decrew team weapons. Maybe they're going to make a big all-in on the Tiger. Become the Crusaders. Is able to run super fast out of there. Hope it doesn't land clean. The T-guns though not pushing up besides this. Crusaders now coming in, but that's a Panther. So you can get on the rear armor of it. It's not going to be that effective. These Crusaders do not have the penetration to do this. There they go though, they're on this rear. But they are dying fast. Bit of smoke from the Panther, causing some confusion. The old Beachay coming in now from MatioS. Okay, the Grants missing and bouncing, trying to fire through the smoke. And oh, there's a Jaeger blob waiting around this corner. Ouch. Big damage against the Grants. Oh, a bit of a traffic jam. And one of the Grants is dead. So close to killing the P4, but not quite able to get it. And then the Shrek blob strikes back. What's this coming down here? Naval bombardment on the 88. There it goes. 88. Well dead. Big AT gun blob. Just needs to find the right angle to attack with it from. Shaders again with the rate of fire bonuses going to town. flatten the building with the AT gun blob. Allies with the VP lead at this stage, 100 points up.
Ammunitions point
Tiger's
is
waiting
taken
for
from us.
repairs out the back.
Our forces are
Oh, there it is, the AT gun blob lighting up Ra's vehicles. And look at this, the Crusaders find a walking Stuka back here.
Our Black 36
Going
is ready
for the
to
mortar
us.
half-track next. Ra had munitions to use this if he really wanted to save it. Snare gonna come in. Does have a P3 over there. Not getting it involved yet. Oh, he's towing up an 88 here. It gets lit up. Oh, and it's out of control for quite some time, so not able to set this up and fire. Are they bugged? No, here it goes. It's in action now. P3's just been sitting there this whole time. Maybe he doesn't want to come in because that AT gun blob was camped up here just before. That was a good string of attacks there, Mike, making these Crusader AAs look like a real asset in this game. Oh, speaking of 88s, this one trying to get towed out, and it's dead. Needs the Tiger support, but the Tiger's down the bottom. You can't be doing this. So an 88 just camped there with nothing screening. Ouch, that is really bad news for the Axis. It might be like game-losing bad news. Without that walking Stuka to contain the AT gun blob as well, the Axis just don't have the answer. And again, maybe this is getting scouted by this capture flag. Waiting on the edge here is maybe not going to work too well for Ra. Two Panthers now. DirkRadix, maybe he can be the savior of the Axis.
Confirmed. We have 100 points
Looks like the Jaeger went down to the base houses or airburst.
Pack 38 is entering the field. Our Panzerschallstreik
Oh, here we go. Raz pushed his 88 up the hill a bit. The elite knocking out a grunt.
has arrived.
Is that zeroing artillery again, perhaps? T-guns trying to tow themselves out of there. Here comes DirkRadix. Panthers, though. One grunt dead. Another grunt maybe having to drive through some of the zeroing. Artie! And it's dead too. DirkRadix striking back hard with these Panthers. Here comes the AT gun blob, though. A lot of bounces. Oh, here comes the walking Stuka. This could be crazy. Mike's dodging, though. He heard it coming. There is a mid-tent right here for them to reinforce off as well, so it was a decent walking Stuka. Not a game winner, though. That's coming down the hill. Guys having to take a few backward steps, but the Axis are extremely low on VPs right now. So they're going to regather this one now. Oh boy, engine damage. They had a mine up here. Well, that was really good for Armouredtophat right in front of his AT gun. Big rotation from MatioS. He's coming up here. But maybe got some airburst coming in. Incendiary bombing, in fact. Or both. Gets the decap off, then getting out of there. Right to the AT guns. Rhino's getting a squad wipe. Getting out. Recon Artie up again. Ra doesn't have anything nearby to tow this 88 out of the zone. His mid-truck's got engine damage. Oh, and he runs his AT gun right past the other weapon that was getting barraged. That's unfortunate.
Panzer Pioneers lost. Assault Grenadiers have been assigned.
Raz brought his flames down to the middle. Oh, Grant's tagging out at just the right time not to go down, and here comes Armouredtophat from the top side, popping Vet 1 rate of fire bonuses on all of them. Steaming forwards, one tank down. The rate of fire is just so powerful here. Oh, and it's taken so long to go down. Kill one Grant in return. Tiger's chasing him for the other. Gets it. But the Axis have lost the middle. Black Prince up here to seal the deal for the Allies. Ra getting completely smashed. The artillery stacked up against him. It's draining for the Axis. They're going back. Here's the AT gun blob again. Where's the walking Stuka? Tank's gone down in the blink of an eye against this AT gun blob. See you later. Destroying the Rex as well for good measure. I don't think any of the DAC players made a recovery vehicle this game, but it was a good precaution to take. Yeah, Vesper just doesn't seem to have the same teeth that it used to. Felt like the rush to that from DirkRadix didn't really do too much. These repair depots here as well. Oh, what's this? Foot guard out the back? Yet, why couldn't it shoot there? The amount of friendly fire you take from grenades is pretty low, so he's relying on that. Trying to catch assault beams off guard. There's a T-gun getting overrun here. Those Vet 3 commandos with the LMG. Hard to handle. Looks like some GGs are being called. Allies taking the win. Pause there just before game ends. So yeah, Ra had a really strong hold on this area of the map. DirkRadix was struggling on the top side, getting pushed back a lot. But then I don't really even know what turned it around. Maybe it was all those dives from Mike's with his Crusader AAs. They came in, they did a lot of damage. Didn't seem to matter too much if he lost one or two of them. Axis didn't really have mines down to stop them. Maybe that was a bit of an issue. When they found that first walking Stuka out the back, I don't know if Ra ever really recovered from that. That was such a big loss. 88s were attempted, but didn't have that much success. The Allies had, quite a few off maps to help deal with them. The naval bombardment, recon artillery, and fragmentation bombs, airburst rather, all just tearing them up. So yeah, no bishops as well, which was interesting to see, especially because Ra had, 2 AT guns, quite a few team weapons throughout this match, but still no bishops, just pure tanks. DirkRadix, he had a pretty strong composition here right at the end, with 2 Panthers and the P4, but maybe just need to wait, when Armouredtophat was making his charge down the hill with that Vet 1 rate of fire boost, but speed debuff. Maybe it would be better just to pull back, wait 30 seconds for that to time out, then come back in and attack them. Because you can easily disengage since the grants are moving so slowly. Seemed like a safer way to approach things. But yeah, bit of a surprise here. The Crusader AAs showing their strength, backed up by the AT gun blob. Once they get that Vet 1, they seem to be really, really strong. And, you know, if you go for the armored vehicle training, they'll get Vet 1 pretty quickly. Alright, let's see the in-game scores.
Order the retreat. There's nothing more we can do here.
MatioS getting highest damage taken, huh? Maybe that tiger soaking it up. Alright, well, yeah, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like again recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.